For most of us, bathing is a strictly functional exercise. You step in, scrub off the day, and watch the stress of the commute disappear as the soapy water swirls down the drain. It is a rapid, pragmatic chore. Yet, there is a massive collective desire for something deeper. People want the deep relaxation of a week-long meditation retreat or a high-end spa, but they rarely have the time or budget to actually go to one. This is the exact gap the brand Raka targets. Their entire premise hinges on taking that ordinary, rushed daily habit and reimagining it into a deliberate practice of self-care. So how exactly does a company convince you that a simple bath bomb is actually a vehicle for inner peace? It requires a specific type of design architecture to bridge the gap between a mundane product and a meditative state. If the visual identity fails to connect, the product is perceived as a commodity, just another bar of soap. If the design elements successfully align, that same product becomes a highly anticipated daily sanctuary. The psychological shift begins with the etymology. As this document notes, Raka is Sanskrit for the full moon. By combining it with rituals, the consumer is promised emotional renewal and calm, drawn straight from lunar imagery. This deliberate choice of terminology works to reframe the user's mindset. It establishes a quiet, intentional atmosphere long before the actual water starts running. This sketch illustrates the brand's logo, the ritual arc. The outer arc represents the moon, while the inner arc mirrors a bathtub. At the center, a circle and wavy line form a person immersed in water, creating a picture of someone completely at rest. Moving down to the word mark, there is a quiet detail tucked into the first letter A. That tiny spiral embedded in the typography mimics the physical and mental act of slowly unwinding and letting go of accumulated stress. To balance this out, the brand pairs a highly stylized, elegant serif font called Kujale with Lato, the clean, modern sans serif. This keeps the information legible while maintaining a premium aesthetic. Every curve, line weight, and letter form here is actively working to visually simulate the physical feeling of slowing down. The brand's visual environment integrates diverse spiritual and wellness icons, combining elements like the evil eye and yoga silhouettes with standard bath imagery. This outlines how spiritual inspiration becomes a scalable product strategy. The brand utilizes the 7 chakras, ancient concepts representing energy centers, to categorize emotional states. Each bath bomb is engineered around one specific chakra, dictating its exact color profile, physical ingredients, and fragrance notes. The visual identity functions as a set of active instructions. It cues the user toward the exact type of emotional clarity they should expect to feel throughout the experience. When applied in a real-world context, the polished ritual arc holds its own as a high-end, premium mark. This consistency extends seamlessly across secondary touchpoints. Even small items like floral coasters wrap the consumer tightly within that cohesive, calming aesthetic. The result is a direct delivery on their central promise, providing an accessible moment of calm in every single soak. It proves that effective design actively shapes the psychological environment and the state of mind in which a physical good is consumed. By integrating lunar metaphors, the flowing typography, and structured spiritual systems, Raka successfully elevates a fast, functional wash into a deliberate, restorative ritual.